Hello everyone, Debbie from Debbie's Little Darlings here, and today I'm going to change my two big babies. I've had these dresses on long enough now. This is this is the Maggie sculpt by, oh god, I can never remember it. Anyway, this is Catalina. I can't remember who the sculptor was. So this is a little lovey, little giraffe. She loves giraffes like her mum. And today I'm going to change her into these little dresses, which I got from Vinted. They're Jojo, Mama and Baby, and they're seersucker material with a gingham check, which is like a sky blue and white squares. It's got fabric covered buttons to the shoulder, and it's got three buttons at the back, and it's got mummy duck, baby duck, flowers, mummy duck, baby duck, flowers, mummy duck, baby duck, flowers, and the same on the back. Very nice. Can't wait to see them in these. And a pair of frilly pants, white, with embroidery enclave frills and frills around the legs, white, and little white ankle socks, and two blue bows for her hair. It goes quite well actually. So let's get on with it. Right. Had a busy day today. Wiped myself out doing the garden. And when I say do the garden, it's literally a case of mowing the lawn, and it's only a small garden. Mowing the lawn and weeding the pathway. Oh, and I did put some white stones down the side so the weeds won't grow. See if that works. They look quite nice though, look quite posh. Because I've got like a patio area with a picket fence, and then it's grass after that. Which I had the picket fence done last year, and I mean I've only lived here 2 years, and it was really bad. There were paving stabs everywhere, and weeds. Oh, there was weeds, loads of weeds. So I moved the paving slabs to make my patio, because some of them I could use, some of them I sold, so that I could buy something else for the garden. Bought a new shed, which I got with my birthday money, and so was my picket fence. I got with my birthday money because I asked for gardening stuff, and then this year I've asked for a fence for my birthday, so I'll be getting money again so I can get some fence panels, and then my son-in-laws will be putting it up, hopefully. I don't think they know yet, although they should have kind of got it by now. But yeah, but this is like, I moved in June, so I've been here, must be 3 years then, mustn't it, I suppose? Yeah, no, I moved in just after COVID. Oh, I don't know if they're stuck. just after COVID actually, or towards the end of COVID. So I think I've been here like 2 years this June. So my since I've been here, I've all my birthday money's gone on the garden. But I didn't have a garden where I was before. I lived in a flat and it was second floor and I couldn't manage the stairs. That's why I moved out. I liked where I was living. It was lovely, very quiet. And but it's very quiet around here. Plus I've got the benefit of no stairs to climb up with shopping and stuff. Not only that, oh, big old frill on these ones, aren't there? Hey darling, big old frill. And you wouldn't believe how much better I am without them stairs. And there was only 12 of them. But it's also a long walk from the car to the front door to the building. And then to go up the stairs, it's just too much for me. So, and there was nowhere to park ever. The parking was getting worse and worse. I was there about 7 years and the parking was just diabolical. Oh, come on, girl, sit down. And so I moved out at the right time because a lot of people who had bought their house was getting drop curbs and that, so that didn't help with the parking situation. Although I can see why they did it, because obviously they wanted somewhere to park. So this one has got its own parking spot, and I've got a parking spot for a visitor as well, which is brilliant. So yeah, so I'm very happy here. But I wanted really nice grass, but it's all uneven and it's patchy. And I put all grass seed down, and then when I mow it, it all oh, that looks so cool. It's all where it's bumpy, I'm tearing grass out of it, and it's just horrible. But maybe next year, maybe my birthday money will go on getting someone to lay me some grass things or whatever, getting it done properly. Oh, I forgot to show you their shoes. They're wearing these little Minnie Mouse shoes, blue. I thought they'd go better. Although it's a totally different blue, but hey ho. These come from Primark, I believe. Ooh. Oh, they look cute now. Look, I love this baby's legs. I know I've said it before, but I can't help it. I just love these tiny little kneecaps of hers. Natalie Blick. That's the sculptor, Natalie Blick. It's funny how that comes. It's funny, I do forget things, but they do come back eventually. And at the most weirdest situation, because I'll be talking to someone, we're having a conversation, and all of a sudden I'll come up with what I couldn't think of before. Oh, she looks beautiful. You look beautiful, girl. Right, I don't know what to do about whether to just tidy it up. Yeah, I'm going to just tidy it up. Yeah, she's my She's like, I had to have doll, she is. When she first come out and I saw her, I just fell in love with her little face. And I had the Susu sculpt, which I loved, like, again, the knees and what's my phone? The knees and I like her hands, and actually I like the sculpt a lot. But her face is much cuter. It's got expression. And there's a YouTube channel. Well, I used to see her on Instagram more, and she used to have one, and she used to set her up to do all these things, get into mischief and that, and her expression used to say it all. So I had to have one. She's not likely to go anywhere either, because I absolutely love this baby. I actually, surprisingly enough, my preference when buying a doll is a sleeper, newborn sleeper. But these two bigger girls are fun to dress. They're fun to dress, and I just really like them. So she is. That's her done. That was quick, wasn't it? I've got another one to do yet. And this is Catalina. I used her vest as a t-shirt under this, otherwise it would have shown all her cloth, but it comes up nicely there. But yeah, she looks lovely. Bit of a clash blue there, but I could change them to something else, but I'm not going to. Right, so let's go and get my other baby and swap them around. See you in a minute. Hello, back again. Now I've got my little Peggy here with her little Pebbles hairstyle. And she's going to be wearing the same. So I'll show you. This is her little dress, exactly the same as the first one. Exactly the same pants, socks, one bow, and her little blue shoes. So let's get her done. Right. I got this little one from Russia. I saw her on, I think it was Facebook, and I was on holiday at the time, and I couldn't move money around because I was on holiday. So I said to her, I'm going home tomorrow. I'm on holiday at the moment. I'm going home tomorrow, but I'm very interested in the doll. Would you save her for me? She said, yeah. So I was all excited. Got home. We'd get home at 4 o'clock. So I had time to get the money changed over and that. Anyway, I messaged her to say I needed her email address and that to do the money transfer, and she said I've sold it. I thought, what happened to hanging on? And she said, but I can do you another one in about 2 weeks. And I really, really, really wanted this doll. So I dishearteningly said, okay. And so I paid her the money. And she said she'd get her anyway. When I get a doll come home, I am so... Do you know what I'm thinking? I might take a liner out of hers because she's got such a big butt. I'm so excited that I just tear open the box and get the baby out. I've never done a a box opening video because of I'm too anxious to get it out. I can't wait. As soon as that box comes in the door, it's opened and the baby's out. I'm not very patient. Anyway, I was pleased with her. She's a little bit pink for me, but I've actually grown to love that sort of colour because I like mine a bit more of a, I suppose, an olive skin colour. Anyway, a couple of days later after I had her, I thought, I haven't got no paperwork for her. So I messaged the woman and she said the paperwork was in the box. I said, no, it wasn't. Now I keep the box and I keep all the things that come with the baby in the box for the first few weeks. So I knew I didn't get I knew it, that I didn't get the paperwork. So I said to her, no, the paperwork was not in there. Did you get a birth certificate? Not a birth certificate. Yeah, birth certificate. I said, no, there weren't that in there. Well, I put all them in with my dolls. I said, but I haven't got it. I said, if you've got it, could you forward it on to me? Anyway, she said, I'll send you a birth certificate. She weren't going to give me no paperwork. Of course, that made me a bit suspicious, especially with all this like scamming malarkey that we get. So, where's her shoes? So I went online and I took head measurements and all that and everything. And she's a genuine doll. Anyway, she said she was. That's the wrong one. She said she was going to send me a birth certificate. So I said, oh, thank you for your help. No, she didn't. She had no intention of doing it. And that really peed me off a bit, really. I mean, most artists are really helpful, but she was adamant she'd sent it me and she hadn't. So I was a bit annoyed about that, to say the least. So she's got no paperwork. Not that it matters because I'm not getting rid of her, but I've got paperwork for all of my other babies except for her. And I wish that I'd bought the kit myself and got it painted myself. Not by me, obviously, but where I get all my dolls done. And it's put me off now. Other artists, because I know Louisa. I know she's honest as the day's long. She's very helpful to me, and I like her artwork. So I don't use other artists now. So it's a bit annoying, but I do love her. And I definitely, she's not a Amazon one because they make them, they're either a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, or they're not the exact same height. So come on, girl. Go. She's got chunky legs, chunky butts. You're a chunk, aren't you, girl? Hi. Yeah, so that was I have had a doll that I got from, was that Russia? No, I think it was Poland, and I called her Alice. I haven't got her anymore. But when she came, she was literally just chucked in the box. She smelt funny. And actually, yeah, she smelt funny. And I didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. So I took her clothes off, chucked her in the chair, and she stayed there for a good few weeks. And then I was looking at her and I thought, I'd got used to the look of her by now, and I thought to myself, well, it's not her fault. Shouldn't really take it out on the doll. So, come on, sit up. No, she ain't gonna. No, she ain't gonna. She normally sits up really well. Yeah. So I took her, got her dressed. I changed my mind a little bit about her. I called her Alice. She was really nice, but she was not in proportion. I don't know what sculpt she was. Oh, I do. It was on the paperwork, but of course I've got rid of the doll, no paperwork. But she was funny. Her body was too small for everything. I think she was called the Flora Sculpt. I can't remember who done her. But yeah, she was called the Flora Sculpt, I'm pretty sure. There, doesn't she look lovely? Look at them. They look gorgeous. Love my babies. I'm going to change a boy next. Maybe not today. Right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.